Oh, I know that look. Is it the bank or the tax department?
It was TK. Apparently he's offered my mother a place to stay.
That was nice of him.
Hope he knows what he's letting himself in for.
Is she around there now?
I hope so. All the things are gone from her room. Voicemail. I'm gonna go round there.
Maybe better knock first.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I was just being silly. I better go upstairs. I gotta check on Kieran.
Thank you, Zoe. We'll be in touch.
Very soon. I want to lock down a menu launch for next week.
As long as the budget stacks up, I'm more than willing.
Great. Well, I'll call you tomorrow and we'll finalise things.
You're on. Thank you.
Good.
I told you to go well.
Did you? You see, I was so nervous I probably wasn't listening.
I should be going too.
Big week next week.
It sounds like it.
I'd never have made it this far without you.
Of course you would.
No, you've helped me every step of the way. I'm almost starting to rely on you.
I can live with that.
You were great with Dallas today, too. It's been a long time since I've seen him so happy.
No bruises, I hope.
I know what you think. I'm an overprotective mother.
I wouldn't say that.
I do think about him all the time, and it makes everything else that bit more difficult.
I'm sure.
Anyway, don't forget to thank Harry for the ball.
I won't. Unless,
What?
Well, unless you want to bring Dallas over to thank Harry in person. I know Harry would love that.
Okay. What are you doing later? Round 3?
Nothing. It's a date. I mean,
It's a play date.
What are you doing? You shouldn't be out here. The heater isn't even on. And you're in a draft. Come on. Are you thinking about when you fell?
Down the rust. I sit there doing the books and Sophia come find me. This is where we had our big rows. I should have just gone with Jane. Sophie said we were made for each other.
The only place you're going is bed.
I do wish you'd just go away sometime.
Oh, what, so you can wallow some more?
No, I need to make a phone call.
Who to? Not Sophie. Not that Jane. What? All right, fine. Don't tell me.
Maybe not today.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
my passport expired, so they wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I've heard the hard luck story.
Yeah,
You smashed.
I had a few drinks.
So what do you want with me?
Well, I came to see you. Is that all right?
Well, you could have called. I can't just drop everything because you decide to turn up.
Okay, I get it. I'm a selfish kid.
Yeah, you are.
So you've obviously been talking to Sarah.
True. But I didn't need her to tell me how childish she'd been.
What about her? She came around to Hunter's place.
You're here
and
to just
chuckles.
moan about your mother. I don't want to hear it.
I came to see if I can stay at your house for a few days. Is that cool?
You can. I've got someone else staying.
Oh, and the sleep out then.
All right, here's the truth, Daniel. You're not welcome. Not after what you put your mother through.
Mum? Mum, are you in there?
What's the matter? Did you think you'd find me lying face down in a pool of vomit?
What is that you're wearing?
I found it in the bedroom. Why?
It's mine.
Oh, so you haven't given up hope after all. Why leave it here if you didn't think you were coming back?
What are you doing here anyway?
TK very kindly offered me a room, and it would have been rude to turn him down.
That's it. No hidden agenda.
Of course not.
Don't lie to me, and I hope you're going to take a breath mint before you start coming on to him.
Oh, and here's me thinking a few days with a gorgeous TK. Maybe I can persuade that lovely man that my daughter isn't the neurotic cow she comes across as.
Because you're really that unselfish. Sorry, Mother, I know you too well.
I'm trying to help you.
By parading yourself in front of my ex dressed like that.
Oh, what's the matter, darling? Do you think he might like what he sees?
Don't be ridiculous. Take it off.
I won't.
I said take it. Oh, don't! Mum?
Oh, leave me alone.
Mum? What happened?
Leave it. In fact, just leave.
Not until I know what happened. Was that some kind of accident?
Did I do this when I was too drunk to know better? All I did was trust the wrong man.
Whoever did that should be charged with assault.
Marvin was a lot of things, but he wasn't violent.
The guy that you met in rehab. All your phone calls made him sound like he walked on water.
Oh, that was Marvin, all right. My own personal saviour. He told me he could fix everything wrong with me, and some liposuction was meant to be the last thing.
And he botched it.
Which made me a constant reminder of his failings, so he left.
Well, we will take a case of medical negligence out against him.
Well, that won't stop the next man I meet from running a mile once he sees this lot, and I don't blame him. Who's gonna want me now?
And I nearly done right, but then I went left instead.
Straight into a giant mud puddle.
So, I made the save.
Oh, no, mate, it was beautiful.
Dallas is a good goalie too, but not as good as me.
Or as modest. Okay, as man of the match, you get to choose what's for dinner right after you've had a shower.
Yes.
So Harry had fun? Is he the only one that scored today?
It wasn't a date, but she agreed to spend time with me outside work, so...
So she's putting the problems with Dallas up in the past.
I wouldn't go that far. And to be fair, if the tables were turned, I wouldn't be my favourite person either.
Still, looks like she can't resist the famous Warner charm, no matter how hard she tries. You better start planning a real date.
It's important to keep things in perspective. In my job, I see people dealing with much worse every day.
So I should feel lucky my looks have been destroyed.
Well, real beauty isn't about how we look. It's about who we are on the inside.
Oh, please. Save the fortune cookie cliches for someone else. You put on mascara to check the mailbox. And personally, I need to change the outside before I can even start to think about changing the inside.
Meaning?
Meaning rehab will be a waste of time if I don't fix this first. Why do you think I came to you?
My appearance medicine clinic.
Not that it helps me now that you've run it into the ground. I just want an end to this nightmare so that I can feel good about myself again. Is that too much to ask?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to find out if surgery's an option. Chris Warner, he's a doctor at the hospital. He specialises in plastics.
Is he the scrummy one I met in the cafe?
He'd be seeing you for a consult, Mother, not a blind date. And you should know that if he recommends surgery, it won't be covered under the public system.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
The launch is tomorrow. What happened to next week?
It was Rachel's suggestion. She wanted to get things moving. I didn't think it was a good idea to say no. Did I make a mistake?
No. I'm surprised, that's all. But really, how much more prepared do you need to be?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. By the way, I had fun yesterday, and so did Harry. He hasn't stopped talking about it.
Snap. This morning, Dallas was signing so fast about headers and saves that his dad couldn't keep up.
Oh, I thought he was overseas.
He just got back from Tanzania, so on top of this food launch, childcare's going to be a juggle this week.
Oh, the joys of co-parenting.
We're getting on better now. For a while, we did the classic handover at the gate, trying to avoid a row, not always managing.
I've been there. Actually, it wasn't me. It was this unreasonable, possessive guy who kept showing up in my place.
He sounds very familiar. But Dallas loves his dad to bits, and that's all that really matters, right?
Absolutely.
Now, I better get on. Lots to do.
Okay, you'll call me if you need anything.
I will, thank you.
Hey.
Zoe, you remember my cousin and fellow surgeon, Isaac Worthington?
Yes, we met briefly.
How's the food makeover going?
Great, but I could always use another supporter.
Consider me enlisted.
I'll do that. I'll see you for coffee later, maybe.
I hope so.
What does that even mean?
Hey, one flat white, please.
You know I'm right here. Why are you pretending I'm invisible?
I'm not.
Where'd you sleep last night? Hunter told me that he chucked you out. You're such an idiot.
Look, Brody and I were having a few drinks. Things got out of hand. We didn't mean any harm.
Brody never does, but there's always trouble when he's around and he's never the one who pays for it.
Yeah, whatever. I hung out at an internet cafe.
All night,
Yeah, pretty much.
instead of going to TK's.
Well, he doesn't want anything to do with me either. Not till I've apologized to Sarah, so...
So do it. Just swallow your stupid pride.
No. That's not fair. She should be saying sorry to me.
You want to know what I've learnt lately? That life isn't fair and things don't always go your way. So you can go through life feeling sorry for yourself, or you can get over it and move on.
Yeah, well, I was trying to move on.
You still haven't worked out that running away is not the same thing. Okay, here's the deal. After your coffee, you can come back to my place. You can even stay tonight if you have nowhere else to go. But only if you promise to sort things with Sarah. Today.